Alright, again we'll be talking about in this video how we can apply to Nova Scotia College of Nursing. Upon clicking on the site, which I'll leave in the description box, it will first ask, are you licensed in one of the following country: Philippines, India, Nigeria, USA, UK, Australia, New Zealand. If it is yes, you just click yes, and the next options that will pop up is to fill the columns are in applicant expedited countries, the countries that you don't need to provide proof of English. Okay, nursing registered or licensed in the Philippines, India, Nigeria, UK, USA, Australia, New Zealand. Been proven not to provide proof of English. Do you want to take your license proficiency for the future? No. Then the next column is desired future license. If you should click yes, maybe do you want future licensing date or year. Then before continuing, please confirm. You have to confirm that you understand it is your responsibility to ensure completion of all requirements, and that you understand that all requirements including payment corresponding must be met. Okay, so you click on yes, that you confirm. Now it comes to personal information. The first name, the middle name will need to be provided, the last name need to be provided, the gender, the date of birth, other names used or have used need to be provided as well. Okay, the next option is to upload proof of names. Here we have to upload two proof of names: your international passport and your NIN, national identity number, if you are from Nigeria. Okay, we just show how we can upload some of our documents right if we're using a phone to apply. So you upload one of the documents inside and you're good to go as proof of name. Birth certificate can also be used as proof of name. The current address need to be provided in this column: the street name, the number, the address, the city can be provided. Then if your city is not popping up, you click on this plus sign to unlist the city inside. Then the postcode or the zip code of your city need to be provided here as well, and the contact information. Let me just quickly say concerning the zip code and the postal code. You can Google your city or your location's postal code so that you can insert the appropriate number here. Contact information, the phone number, the email address need to be provided. Then the language need to be provided here, the language that the candidate spoke. You can add, click on the add option here. You can add the language. English, do you speak it or no? Yes or no? Is it written? Yes or no? And then the language proficiency, can add more options. Please indicate which country you are licensed in. Okay, and just click the options, the drop down box. It will show the country. Entry to practice exam hiring. As you are aware, there is no limit to the number of times you can write the NCLEX hiring exam with Nova Scotia Board of Nursing. So are you applying to take the National Council licensure examination with the Nova Scotia College of Nursing? If it is applicable to you, you can click yes. If it is not, you can click no. So if you are applying to pay with the to register the exam, to write the exam with Nova Scotia College of Nursing, you must pay a separate fee before you could submit your applications. But if you are clicking no, fine and good, you will not be mandated to pay before submitting your application. Okay, are you applying to take the National Council licensure examination in Scotia, right? Through Nova Scotia College of Nursing. You can choose if it is yes or no. You can decide to choose which one you like. If you think you will not meet the current seal of practice requirement, you may choose to fill the gap prior to take the NCLEX RN exam. For more information about the current seal of practice, you can read more on their site. Once Nova Scotia College of Nursing has processed your application, further instructions will be sent to you. So we'll move now to entry initial nursing education preparation. The education, you click on it, you'll see diploma, certificate, or baccalaureate. Baccalaureate indicates degree for those that have degree in nursing. Okay, and then the institute will not pop up here. Then the educational start date, then the graduation date need to be inserted, the date, the month, the day, and the year. If your institute is not available in the listed above, please enter the name, the location, and the phone number. So you can just type in the name of the school in the column box above. Okay, then post-entry nursing educations. Do you want to add post-entry education information? Yes or no? You tick, you select what is applicable to you. For those that have post-basic, you can add your post-entry level educations here. For those that have BNC, and for those that have masters in addition, you can add your educations here. And if you have a post-entry education other than nursing, those that have other qualifications other than nursing, you can select here. Do you want to add post-entry qualifications other than nursing education information? You can select yes or no. Are you enrolled in a university program in nursing post-entry? If it is yes or no, you can select the one that is applicable to you. If it is yes, you can decide you would need to fill in the program type. If it is full-time, part-time, the program is a baccalaureate, is a doctorate. You fill the information as such. Now down to the employment. Present employment status. See regular employment. Once you click on the drop down arrow, you will see if it is regular employment, casual employment. Is this your preferred status? So okay, you can see casual employment in profession, employed outside profession or seeking, not employed seeking employment, employment outside profession, seeking profession, not employed, not seeking. So you will see down the drop down, you will see regular employment in profession, then the employment information, and please record your work experience as a nurse from November 1 to October 31st for the current and previous licensure year. For the current and previous 5 licensure years, your primary nursing employer is the institution's agency where you practice nursing for the majority of hours per week. You had the employment, the employer not listed. You click on the drop down, then you can write the name of the employer, the locations, and the phone number, the title of the positions that the applicant held at the place, then the contact phone number. You can insert it. You will see how the phone number is being put So you just follow that pattern on the way the phone number was put so that you could be able to submit your application, the start date. And if there is end date, you can put the end date, the status, is it full time or part time. You also have to select from the drop down arrow. Also, you need to insert the primary area of responsibility with your employer. You can add as many employment as much as you have practiced. When do you plan to stop practicing as a nurse? You're alright. Nova Scotia College of Nursing and Government are concerned about the aging nurse population and the impact on health, human resource planning. There is an ongoing trend that nurses retire as full-time employment but continue to practice part-time or casual. To help us have a better understanding, so they now ask, when do you plan to stop practicing as a nurse? If it's not applicable to you, or you are not sure, you can skip the questions. Okay, do you intend to renew your license next year? If you are not sure, you can also as well skip the question. It's not a must. You fill these sections. A record of nursing employment. Okay, here is where you need to pay attention to for you to record your nursing employment. Ensure all years are recorded. You are required to maintain and retain a record of actual hours practice for a minimum of 5 years. Do not include vacation, sick time, or leave of absence hours. Full times enter the name of your nursing employer and 1725 hours worked in the last licensure year. Part-time casual enter the number of hours practiced prior to submitting your application. For example, if you are employed in a 5 position, claim 865 hours, 1725 by 5. If you are employed in a 7 position, claim 1207, etc. etc. Not practice. If you have not practiced in the previous year, enter 0 in the column, actual number of hours practiced. Information about calculating practice hour can be found on their website. You can click and read it up by yourself. So once you have inserted the years that you start working, it will pop up the years up to the present for you to insert, to write the number of hours that you've worked by each of the licensure year. Okay, this need not to be included. The annual leave, as we all know, is not part of working hour, so we can always minus the annual leave. So as soon as all the years are pop up, you calculate the number of hours of experience that you've practiced for each of the licensure year, and you write it appropriately. And if you've not practiced in one of the licensure year, maybe due to study, you can just write 0. Okay. Then professional licensure: registered nurse, psychiatric nurse, registered social worker, licensed practical nurse. Registered nurse: if you have held or currently hold a license with any regulatory body, please indicate profession, license number, and province, state, country. Nova Scotia College of Nursing will notify you of the regulatory body you must contact for a verification of your licensure. This form must be sent directly from the regulatory body to NSCN. Please indicate all the licenses you have ever held with another regulatory body. You can click on the add option here. Click here to add jurisdiction. New regulatory body, the registration number. You can insert. If you are from Nigeria, you see your number start with RN, so you can insert, you can write your registration number here. Then when did you obtain the registration, so you have to fill in the date, also the country where you obtained the registration. When is the registration expiring? You have to fill in the date, the country where you obtained the registrations. The province is not required here except you are in Canada. Then the regulatory body, here you just have to select the registered nurse in this column. Then move down to the emergency preparedness. This segment will be asking your permissions if you want to partake in the emergency preparedness. If there is any of emergency, the define emergency here. An emergency is defined as any situation or occurrence of a serious nature developing suddenly and unexpectedly and demanding an immediate action. Here is asking you click to add specific education skills to your practice, an area of nursing. If you would like to volunteer, note your specific skills. So if you have any of the specific skills or educations, you can add to your profile. So area of nursing, you can decide to select. Once you click on the drop down, you can see critical care, born and plastic, emergency, long-term care, mental health, operating room. Order, please indicate. They see the type. Is it an adult? Is it a pediatric or the neonatal? Then the effective date. Then, do you currently work in this area? You select yes or no. You can add as many as you want. You can see here mental health is being added, the types, to the adult, neonatal, or the pediatric. The effective date. Do you currently work in this position? You just select as well. We'll move to good standing declaration. Have you held a license to practice as a nurse in the Nova Scotia in one of the two licenses a year preceding this application? Of course, no. Just select the no option. Now you need to answer the following question. Are there any outstanding charges against you relating to a criminal offense? No. Are you currently the subject of any complaint? Click no. Have you ever been charged with pleading guilty? To select no. Have you ever pleaded no contest or made any similar plea to any criminal charges? If it is applicable to you, yes or no. You select the one that are applicable to you. Is there now, or you are aware of any pending civil proceedings? Yes or no. You select the one that is applicable to you. This section is just to confirm your criminal record, or to provide information if there is any criminal record. Have you ever been subject to conditions or restrictions on a license you held in any occupation or profession which you have not previously reported to NSCN? No. Have you ever been suspended or terminated from any employment which you have? No as well. Okay, in addition to the above, is there, to your knowledge, you can select no to, or this also criminal record check. Release of information for research purposes. NSCN require your consent for the release of your personal information for research purposes. Please check either yes for you to consent. Commercial electronic message. Would you like to receive electronic message, newsletters that is related to registrants? So you can select yes or no. From time to time, NSCN may send registration electronic message that may be deemed to be of commercial character. Do you want to receive that? You still select yes or no. Now, to the aspect of declaration, you have to declare that you are the person completing the applications, and you at least that the information provided on the form is true and it is complete. And I will immediately report to NSCN should anything occur while line sensed that would alter my response to any of the questions contained in the applications. So these are declaration. You accept the Nova Scotia Board of Nursing. Then down below it, you need to tick the box that I acknowledge and agree to the above declaration. So now at this juncture, you will now submit your form. You can save for later use, or you may decide to withdraw your applications. Okay, you choose the one that is best for you. If you have not completed the form, you can select the save for later, and your form will saved. And by the time you're logging in back to the Nova Scotia College of Nursing, you will be able to update your form. So you can see our form has been saved, and by the time you log in back, you'll be able to log in and update your form by clicking on initial application RN. Initial application RN. So if you enjoy this video, it has helped in any way, please like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and stay tuned to receive more updates on this channel. So once you've submitted the form, you will be mandated to pay an application processing fees of $57.50 Canadian dollar. And once you pay this money, you wait patiently to receive a mail update concerning your applications on the Nova Scotia College of Nursing. Thank you.